Oh baby, hope you're doing well. Got a lot of requests to do the get a player method, so we're gonna do the get a player method. I'm gonna break it down and how it works, how you can potentially profit out of it. I was never a huge fan of the whole get a player method just because I think of how long it actually takes to do it. We're gonna do 50,000. I'll bring it to 925,000 coins. I'll show you guys what to do, how to sell them, what exchange packs to do to try to make as much coins as possible. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Surtsey, and we are back with another Madden NFL video. And today we're going to do the get a player method. Very, very simple. What is a get a player method? Well, I'm glad you asked. What our goal is to see if we can make profit out of get a players. Now, there's certain ways you can go about it. We're going to rip 50,000 coins in get a players, right? We'll bring it to 925,000. So about 52,000. We're going to go ahead and go in there and do exchange sets. We're also going to see what cards go for individual wise. The biggest thing you're banking on in this case is trying to pull pretty rare power-ups is probably the biggest thing. The only thing about this year compared to last year is there's not really that many power-ups that go for a lot of coins. Like Jamal Adams is a big one. Derrick Henry is a big one. Tyreek Hill. There is a few that do have value, but obviously any power-up at this point, even if you sell it or hold it, will have value at some point. We're going to test the get a player method to see if it actually works. Before we get into it, if you don't mind leaving a like, sub, comment, all that good stuff. We're growing a little bit every day, man. If you like the video, make sure you like the video. Comment down below as well if you've done the get a player method. Do you like it? Or how you making coins in Madden 22? And don't forget to sub on the way out. 98% of you guys that watch the videos aren't subbed. Help your boy out. It's free to you. Doesn't cost you a thing at all. And I would definitely appreciate it, man. I'm trying to get to 15,000 subs by the end of Madden 22. So help your boy out. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's take a look at get a players. They are 500 coins. We can do this roughly about 104, 105 times. So we're going to get a bunch of different cards that we can do. Obviously what you want out of here, because pulling elite, very rare. I don't think you can pull elite out of these things as of yet. What you want out of here are any gold cards right away. If you can get gold cards or power-ups, that's a W. And where we're going to go from there is when we're done with them, we're going to start exchanging them up. Once we start getting into the gold portion of everything, after we do all the exchanges from silvers up to small golds, then we'll start going through individual cards to see if they have any high values. And if they don't, then we'll probably just exchange them. Once you get to the gold part, you could probably sell them if you wanted to, because I believe like even a 70 overall gold card will probably run you about 8 to 1,000 coins. Core rookies, they have a little bit of value, so we'll double check core rookie prices before we actually exchange them. That's the biggest thing, man. You're banking on power-ups. You're banking on any type of high gold cards that you could potentially pull out of here. And obviously the end goal is to see if we can make profit. Again, we're putting about 52,000 coins into this. The only downside I have with the get a player method is how long it takes, man. Like these amount of cards I'm going to pull, it's probably going to take me a little while to do it. I'll let you guys know, like timing wise, how long it takes me just to rip the packs and then do exchanges. Typically that's why I didn't really like the get a player method, because by the time I'm even done doing like 50k exchanging everything, it's almost an hour, which at that point you're making maybe 20, 30, 40k an hour. But with sniping in an hour, man, especially on good days, you can make well over 100,000. But you never know, it could be different this year. So we're gonna rip these. Of course, I'm gonna bring it down to 925,000. I'm not gonna show you every little pack individually. What I'll also going to show you are any power-ups we get, any golds that we may get. Other than that, I'm just gonna fly through these things, man, because we got a lot of packs to pull. I'll see you soon. We get a gold though, our first gold. Okay, 71, we'll take that. We're about what, 10,000 in. That was our first gold card. We got a couple of rookies so far as well. Again, gold cards are really important in the first batch of these, because a lot of these are going to be silver, but if you can get some gold cards in here to start it off, that's huge for you when it comes to doing exchange sets and selling them individually. Pretty much what I'm going to look for in the silvers after I'm done with this is I'm pretty much going to exchange all the silvers. I'm going to look at prices for the core rookies to see if they go for anything. And if they sell for like 1,000 or 1,500, then I'll probably keep those and sell those individually. And I'm hoping, you know, we're putting about 52,000 coins into this. If we can walk away with 70k, you know, 15, 20k profit out of it, I'm happy with that. But we still got a lot of packs to go, man, and I've been ripping for a little bit already. So I'll see you soon. Get a gold. Take a gold. 70 Terrell Adams, we'll take it. Oh, we get another gold too. Okay, 82 or 72, I should say. W, we'll take it. Power up. Could be good. Allen Robinson. Okay, Allen Robinson, it's a hit or miss with him, right? Because power-ups are a little different this year. Pretty much what they're saying is anytime someone gets an upgrade that you can do in a set, or it's a new card, 7 Peyton Barber, will take that, or it's any type of new card that's going to come out, like for flashbacks like they did with Daniel Jones and Dave Johnson, they're going to give them power-ups already. But pretty much anything that comes up in a higher overall that requires a set will probably have his power-up. So the thing about Allen Robinson is he's not one of those sought-off players that are going to be ridiculous unless he has a great year, because, you know, Allen Robinson's a go. That power, but nonetheless, it's a power up. It's going to have more value than silver cards for sure. We just don't know how much. I'm assuming probably maybe 1,000 to 2,000 coins, which is still a dub, right? It's still a dub, completely fine. Okay, 73. Now we're doing good. We're starting to hit more and more golds. Hit more and more golds as we start getting farther into this. Again, oh, dude. Baker Mayfield, interesting. We'll check his value too. Of course, power-ups, you can't, even if they're not good power-ups, you can't put them in the sets at all. So you're probably just going to sell those individually, or if you want to just keep them, you can keep them. For me, I'll check the prices for the power-ups, but I'm more than likely just going to hang on to them anyway, because I hang on to all my power-ups because it pays off to invest in this game. But so far, I mean, we're halfway through. We're getting a decent amount of golds right now, couple power-ups, and I'm gonna look at the core rookie prices before we start exchanging sets and everything, and we'll kind of make our judgment from there. Another gold, we'll take that. 70 overall. See you soon. Get a gold finally. 70 overall, we'll take that. We have about 10,000 left. We aren't doing too bad. We've gotten a lot of core rookies, but a lot of the 62 to 69 core rookies. So I'm gonna look at the prices for the core rookies again for like the 62 to 65s. I'm gonna check those first. If they go for 1,000 coins or something like that, I might just hang on to them and sell them individually. Almost done though, so I'm excited about that. We're probably about 15 to 20 minutes into ripping just packs alone before we even start getting into sets. So I'm hoping, man, if it's gonna take me like an hour to do it, I'm hoping to make a decent profit on what we can get out of here. And I'll look at other sets. Power up, we'll take a power up. Richie Incognito, cool. Guards and all that have value, so we'll take that. I don't know if you can get his power up when you do a set. If you can't, that might have a decent amount of value. So we're gonna get a core rookie here as well. 62 overall, almost done. Gold, we'll take it. 70 overall, nice. We just about 5 more times, and then we're good. I gotta remember too, because the biggest issue I'm thinking about that I might run into is I have a lot of like low golds in my binder, so I really gotta remember who was like my very first pull, so we can just base it off that 50K. I want to tap into my lower golds that I already have in the binder, because that can give us like a false idea of where we're at. So we just got to remember where we started with, all that good stuff. I'm going to go in here when I'm done. I'll probably exchange the low silvers. Good thing is I don't have any silvers in my binder. I just finished those yesterday. So pretty much anything that are in my binder silver wise, we're going to be able to use. So we'll rip one more, and that's going to be good. It's about 52,000 coins that we're putting into this. And we're going to start exchanging it, man. We'll start with those silver players first. We're going to go in there and look at the low overall core rookies. And then we'll see if we can try to sell any of those individually. So we started right here. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 105 that we are able to do. So let's go in there. Let's start exchanging. Okay, so let's start exchanging these bad boys. Player exchange. Cool, cool, cool. 66 to 69. I'm going to keep my core rookies because I just want to look at their price before I start actually exchanging them. And then from there, if they don't go for that much, I'll go back in here and exchange everything. So let me exchange all of these and I'll be back with you guys. All right, so the silvers, the low silvers are done. I had enough to do, I think like 30 or 40 of them maybe. We'll double check, but I had one left. I kept him because that was the last card I looked at and there wasn't any on the block. So I'm going to put him up for 2,000. I'll do that at the very end to see maybe if I can get that. I highly doubt I will. So he'll probably just sit in my binder until next time I do exchanges. But let's open these exchanges. This is the first time we're doing this. We have 34 of them. Okay, the biggest thing we want in here is power-ups again. Power-ups are going to be huge. Core rookies might have a little bit of value as well. What I'm going to do in this one is the same thing. I'm going to keep my power-ups. I'm going to keep my core rookies. And then I'm going to do from there. This one's going to be Corey Littleton. Cool. You can sell him. You can keep him. You can do what you want. I'm trying to think of a high-value cards that are under like 66 to 69. The one I can think about the most is Moser. I think he's one of them, as we're going to get. James Robinson, cool. This is what you want, man. Power-ups are what's going to give you some coins, especially if you get good ones. Here we go, another power-up. Christian Kirk, he's a new one that just came out as well, so we'll take that. That's a W on our part. This one's going to be silver, so I'm going to run through these. I'll show you guys if I get any power-ups. Power-up. Casey Hayward, dub. Power-up. Come on, Moser. Any more? Cool. Cool. Again, you can sell them, you can keep them. I'm probably just gonna keep my power-ups. But Kenny Moore will take. How many do we have left? We shouldn't have that many left. 16, not bad. If we can get like 2 more power-ups out of here, that's a dub for us. But you're really gonna start making your coins under the next section, right? The 70 to 74s is where you're gonna start seeing more and more power-ups that might have value. Derwin James, Saquon Barkley still might have a little bit of value. Jamal Adams, there's still a good amount under there. And then of course getting to 75 to 79, so you got big boy Derrick Henry and Tyreek Hill. Now the only thing about like 75 to 79 exchanges that I've done a lot of them so far, and I pulled Derrick Henry once, and I think I pulled Tyreek Hill once, but that 75 to 79 is very, very hard to pull power-ups. And when you do, it's usually Patrick Mahomes that I've always noticed, but you never know. We just have to have a little luck on our side. The biggest thing is we're just testing to see how many coins we can actually go away with and how long it's going to take to see if it's a good method to actually, like, time-wise, if it's good, I should say. 68, cool. We'll keep the core rookies again. We'll check the prices for them, and we'll kind of go from there. There we go. Moser. Bud Dupree, interesting. Might have value because he is a speedy linebacker. So speed kills in this game as well. So we'll see. All right, we should have like 2 more after this, I think. Power up, dude. This one's gonna be Linval Joseph. Interesting. He has an upgrade too. He has his higher series, you know, whatever it is, the 88, I should say. So I don't know if that's gonna have value or not. We should have like 1 or 2 more, I think, and I think we're done with the low silvers. Yep, this is the last one. It's going to end with the silver. Let's go exchange these. All right, so we did do the exchanges. Let's take a look at these core rookies. See what we're looking at. 750 coins for him. Again, if it's under 1,000 coins, 1,500 at this point. I mean, that's $15.99. It's been up for 4 hours. No one's really buying it. If it's under that, you can probably sell it if you wanted to. I mean, the odds of him selling for more than 1,000, I just don't see happening. This one's 70 overall, so that's obviously going to have a little bit more value. But again, I'm probably just going to go in here and just exchange these core rookies. You can sell them individually if you wanted to. It's just going to take a lot of time and a lot of patience to do that. For the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and exchange them. Okay, so we did go ahead and exchange all of these. We have 2170 to 74. This is where you're going to start banking on good power-ups. You need good power-ups right here. If you don't, it could be, you know, very, very bad for your outcome with it. So if you can get a couple of power-ups in here, that might be valuable. Core rookie, I might sell the core rookies individually. 74 Justin Fields as well, because that Mac Jones was like 2,000 coins. Power up William Jackson, perfect. He's one of those that might have value in the future, or he might have value right now. We'll take a look. But he was one of those cards last year in Madden 21 where his power up was going for like 50k because he was very, very fast. He was a good budget beast. Miles Sanders probably won't have any value. Again, Jamal Adams, Derwin James, Saquon. There is a decent amount in here that you want to do. That guy looks fresh. But after this, we're probably going to slowly start looking at individual cards to see if they're over like 2,000. I'm going to sell them and try to start racking up coins, because as of right now, we haven't even sold anything. And I feel like we don't even have that much in the binder. For core rookie, there we go, 73. I'll probably hold on to him and sell him individual. Another gold. We're just not getting good power-ups this time. That's the only thing that kind of bums out. Like, you're really banking on trying to pull a really good power-up out of this. 70 Sean Davis. Okay, awesome. Next up, power-up Jamal Adams. Lamar Jackson. Okay, that might have value. That might have value. We'll have to look at him. 74. Wow, I didn't even mean to say that, but it just came out 74 though. That was weird. Jeff Heath, 74 again. Come on, baby. Let's go. Power up. Gonna be Rodney Hudson. Very good. Centers, left guards, all the offensive line have a little bit of value. Ending it with the gold. Now let's go take a look at the golds. All right, I'm gonna write down Richard Rodgers because he was the first gold we actually pulled in the Get It Player when we actually started opening packs, because I don't want to tap into any of these ones down here that I've pulled during, you know, pack openings and stuff. But so far, this is what we have left over. We got a good amount of power-ups as of right now. But what we want to do, honestly, because we're not going to even have that much to exchange for the to 75 to 79, we could probably start looking into prices per card to see if they go for anything. I think if you can get 2,000 or more on this card, it's probably about time to sell it individually. Mac Jones is going for about 2,000. I will sell him individually, so I'm probably just going to hang on to it. Mac Jones rookie will always have value. 2,300. It's been up for about, you know, 4 hours on there. I'm going to put him up for 2,000 right now, because I'll be done by the time it's done, and I'm going to see if I can get 2,000 for him. But as you can see in previous auctions, 1,200, 1,400, 1,700. So we'll put him up for 2,000. Maybe we'll get lucky with it. But I'm going to go through here. I'm going to keep any of them that I think are going to sell and have value. Other than that, I'll do exchanges. I'll see in a minute. Justin Fields is 4,800. Really, really good pull. All right. So we did go ahead and keep a few of them, like Mac Jones, Justin Fields. One of them sold already. So I wrote it down. We started with 925,424. We can do this 8 times. We need big pulls, man, because I don't know how we are going to make any type of profit out of here. Unless I'm doing this wrong, I don't know how we're going to do it. It's going to have to heavily rely on the actual power-ups we pulled. 75, not what you want. You want like Derrick Henry out of here, Tyreek Hill, power-ups like that. But I'm telling you, 75 to 79 power-ups are very, very scarce coming into this. And if you do, probably pull Patty M. Just saying. Okay, Emmanuel Sanders might have a little bit of value, at least like 2,000 to 3,000 coins. This is where you're going to make a bulk of your coins right here. 75 Trey Hopkins. Cool, cool, cool. Couple more. Gold is going to be okay. Okay, that's not bad. Guards are good. Isaiah Simmons is good. Jeremy Chin's a good option too. There's a bunch of like medium gold cards. Matt Beretta, cool. I think this is our last one. We only can do like 6 or 7 of them. It is what it is. Darius Williams, value. That's cool. That works for me. Core rookie. Okay, very, very good pool. That's about 7,000 coins there. All right, so here's everything we have left. Of course, I have a couple things on the block. Biggest thing now is I'm going to add these cards up individually to see if I want to try to put an exchange set for a low elite, or if I want to sell them individually. Based off what I'm seeing here, I'm probably just going to go ahead and sell everything individually, because you got to think it costs 6 of them to make a low elite. Typically an 80 goes for about 12,000 before tax. After tax, you're looking about 10,800. So you need pretty much all these to be less than what, 2,000 coins for it to even make sense to do it. So your best bet at this point is add everything individually. So I'm going to go ahead and add it up and I'll be back with you. Wow, he has 19,000 coins. Okay, lit. All right, so we added those golds in there. There's a couple cards in there a little bit questionable. I think one of them was like the low silver that I kept. Saying he's going for 7,000. I put it in there. I don't think he'll sell for 7,000. I probably say 1,000 coins for that. And I'm adding these ones in here as well, because I already put these guys on the block. So this is all pre-tax as well. If everything sells according to what it says, we should be making about 95,000. If everything sells on what it said. There are some cards in here that I don't think will sell for what their price is. Plus this is minus tax, so about 95,000. So we almost doubled it, minus tax. So pretty much a 35,000 coin profit. That's if everything sells according to this. This I know will sell for 7,000. I think it was Matt Beretta's one of them that is going for expensive. I don't think he'll sell for 3,000. He might, but after taxes, according to everything right here, the biggest one of all, Joseph, going for 20K. I would sell this card right away because I don't see him getting an upgrade for a while. And that's really, really good coins. The get a player method, I feel like can be very good. It really just takes a lot of luck to try to pull a really good power up and hopefully some good 75 to 79s. It's just, it took me about a little bit over an hour to do all this for 35K profit potentially. It's not terrible. It's still, it's a profit's a profit, but I would rather snipe for an hour. You can make well over that in an hour, if not 100K, depending on how the market is. But if you're low on coins, you have like 50,000 to spend, you don't want to snipe, get a player can be a valuable option because you just need to hit some power-ups that are very, very good. We got lucky with Linval. Lamar's another one that we got lucky with. He's going for about 8,000, 7,000 coins. So those are a couple of them if you did it. I hope this clears things up for you. I personally won't do this again because it just, I feel like it takes too long. And this was only 50K. I can't imagine doing 100K. It would probably take 2 hours just to get everything sorted. You can put the high golds into low elites. You can keep your power-ups. It depends on how you want to work it. And also look at doing a team infinity set. If you have enough high gold cards in there to do a team infinity set, just find the most expensive one, make that set and sell it. Try to get as much profit there. But for me personally, it's just not for me, but it might be for you, man. If you like the video, make sure you like the video. Comment down below as well what you would do if you change anything or if anything different for you. And don't forget to sub, man. Appreciate the love. Stay happy, stay healthy, guys. Tell your mom and tell your daddy. Catch you guys on the next video.